this way, please.
Yeah, I guess maybe I overdid it this time. If you wonder why the video is that long, or if you did, well, obviously here's the answer. Because it's hard to open this much without making a really long video. Of course, I don't know right now how long it's gonna be, but judging on the sheer amount of stuff here, I mean, I can't even fit it all in frame. Obviously, it's gonna be a long video. So, you know, make yourself comfortable, sit back, and enjoy. Hopefully you'll enjoy this, because I will definitely enjoy opening it. Just a little, you know, heads up before or whatever, there is gonna be a lot of Swedish titles here. I've been ordering more Swedish titles recently than I did before, I think. Don't worry, I mean, it's not like everything is Swedish stuff, but there are some Swedish stuff in here. But yeah, I've got two packages from Savi. I'm not sure exactly which ones, actually. This one is from Savi, and then one more out of all of these small ones. The rest of the small ones, they're from Amazon Marketplace. Got one from Ginza here. No, actually, not all of the small ones are from Amazon. Three of them, these ones, I think, they're from Kvarn Video, Swedish place, and then two from CD-ON, one from Disc Shop. So that's it. Should we begin with the opening? I think maybe we should. Waste no more time with talking. Yeah, I guess let's. Yeah, I was just trying to think if there was something I forgot to mention, but no. All right. First, we got this beauty. What a way to start the unboxing! The Pianist by Roman Polanski, limited edition steelbook. Yeah, from Savi, released by Studio Canal. It's one of these ultra limited steelbooks, and I have seen this movie. I have it on DVD, just a regular edition, but it's been a long time since I saw it, and so it's gonna be a lot of fun to see it again. Only seen it that one time, so yeah, definitely looking forward to this one a lot. And yeah, I'm just gonna open some of these small ones now. A lot of these are from Amazon Marketplace, like I said, and they are all used and all cheap, just so you know. First, we got the three burials of Melquiades Estrada, and yeah, directed by Tommy Lee Jones and also starring Tommy Lee Jones. Looked like a really good movie, a western. Pretty recent movie, I think, 2005. I've become a bigger fan of Tommy Lee Jones every time I see him, so should be good. Next up here we have, oh yeah, I mean, I've ordered so much stuff, so some of these I haven't forgotten that I ordered them, but it's just like a little bit of a nice surprise when I open them, because hard to keep everything in mind. I mean, everything, yeah, that I've ordered in mind, if you know what I mean. Anyway, Blackadder Back and Forth, which is a Blackadder. Obviously, Blackadder is a show with Rowan Atkinson and among other people. And this is some sort of a short film that they did in, I don't know when, to be honest, but I haven't seen it. It's not included in the box set that I have. Also says something here, the Cavalier Years. I don't know what that is. Baldrick's Video Diary. Sounds good. A behind-the-scenes look at the making of Blackadder through the eyes of Baldrick. Baldrick being this guy, hilarious. What's his name? Tony Robinson? I don't wanna... Yeah. Tony Robinson. Stephen Fry too, Hugh Laurie. Anyway. Yeah, should be a lot of fun. Love the show. Yeah. I'm trying to hurry a little bit, but I know that the video is gonna be long anyway, so I might just, you know, never mind. Changing Lanes, Samuel L. Jackson, Ben Affleck. Sounds like a really good sort of action, maybe not action, but thriller, and drama thriller. Actually, a friend in school recommended this to me. He said that it was good. I looked it up and I thought that it definitely sounded good. It's like about these two actors. Obviously, you know who they are. I think they have a car crash with each other, or they bump into each other with their cars, and then after that, both of their day sort of spirals out of control in different ways. That's sort of what I know about it, and it might not be a great description of the movie, but that's all that I know about it. But it looks good. I mean, it looks like a really entertaining movie. On to the next. Demolition Man. This one I barely remember ordering, actually. Another snapper case. I say another because I did an unboxing pretty recently where I had 2 snapper cases. Anyway, yeah, it looks good. Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes. Not really a big fan of either of them, but that's probably just because I've not seen too many movies with them. But this should be a pretty fun movie. So. Then we have The Bridge, a documentary about... I should know what bridge. Golden Gate Bridge. Apparently, a lot of people have committed suicide jumping from the bridge. I've heard some mixed things about this. So I don't know exactly if it's gonna be great. It might be an okay documentary, but it looks interesting. I've been interested in this for a while, so I think it should be an interesting watch. Okay, this is from Amazon too, but it's pretty sure this is a TV show. Yeah, it is. Let's see here. A bit of deja vu if you've been watching and if you remember, because I already have this ER Season 8, but I'll just show you here. On the back, there are 2-sided discs, and on the back of 2 of them, I'm not sure if you can make it out, but you have these odd scratches going around the disc. I think you can see there. It goes all the way around, these small little dots. And it's obvious that that's what's causing the problem, because they won't play on that side. And it's the same with that disc. The third disc does not have those markings on the back, and that one plays fine on both sides. So yeah, it is obvious those markings are what's causing the problem. Or, there's a lot of shit here too, a lot of smudges. So, well, it doesn't work. So I actually contacted the seller and asked if I could get a refund or another one sent to me, and they were kind enough to send a replacement copy. So that's this one. So I'm really excited to keep watching ER. Hopefully this one doesn't have the same problems. I doubt it, but let's just switch things up and do this one. This one is from Ginza. I think we got some mixed stuff in here. Let's see. Ginza is a Swedish website. First up, we got a movie, Witching and Bitching. I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't heard about this movie. You might have heard about the movie though. What is it called? The Last Circus, about clowns, more or less. This is by the same director, and this was very cheap, and I was surprised to find this movie for that price, because it's a relatively new movie, fairly obscure, and I just thought it was interesting that they had it for that price on the website. That price being like $3 US. So. Then we have Mistaken for Strangers. Ah man, I cannot wait to watch this. This one wasn't overly cheap. It was like 10, 11, 12 US, maybe something like that. But I really want to watch it. It says here, a documentary sort of about the National. Ever since I just found out that there was a documentary about the National being made. The National, they're a band, by the way, indie rock-ish band that I love. I've loved their music for a few years now. Ever since I found out there was a documentary about the band, I've been tracking it, wanting to watch it. But later I found out that it's not just a documentary, But apparently, well, the National, that's the singer right there, they went on their biggest tour to date, and the vocalist, he invited his brother, I assume that's him, he invited his brother on the tour, and the brother decided to film it. And apparently things didn't really work out, so I guess that's what this refers to, sort of. A documentary, sort of. Also says here, his brother is 9 years younger, listens only to hard rock, and is watching horror movies, you know, something like that, which just makes it more appealing. Also says 80 minutes of extras, including Wages of Sin, Tom's short horror film, and audio commentary. So, cannot wait to dig into this DVD, both the movie and then the special features. Sounds really interesting. So yeah, I mean, so I bought it partly because I want to see the documentary because I love the band, but also, you know, it says here too, the funniest music movies in Spinal Tap. Little weird comparison, because obviously Spinal Tap is a mockumentary, this is just a funny documentary. So anyway, I've been talking enough. I just felt like I needed to talk about this for a little while. It just sounds so interesting, and so, yeah, looking forward to it. First Swedish title, I think. Yeah, I think so. Hur tänker hon? It says here, a comedic monologue with Johan Rheborg. Johan Rheborg, he's a comedic comedian, sort of comedian slash actor, but pretty much mainly comedian. And this is a monologue, or a stand-up performance, I suppose you could say, that I have been wanting to watch. Another Swedish miniseries, Fasadklättraren. Honestly, I'm not quite sure how to translate this, but it stars a few good actors here, and it's a kind of like a prison series, and it looks good. I had never heard of this before when I found it on the website, but it looks good, so absolutely want to check that out. And then finally in this package, Lösa förbindelser Season 2. Got Season 1 down here, right here, and some of these Swedish soap operas, because this is a soap opera, they become out of print after a while, and I don't know when this came out, but it's very possible that it's gonna become out of print eventually. Who knows, but it's possible. And I had only seen 2 episodes of Season 1 when I ordered this package, and I kind of liked it, but I just bought it because, well, it might become out of print, even though I won't end up liking the show overall. Still kind of wanted to have the second season, because it wasn't that expensive. Then I kept watching, and by now I've seen 5 episodes, and it's actually not very good at all, unfortunately. So we'll see if I'll get all the way through this, but apparently the first Swedish soap opera from 1985. Anyway, alright. Got one from Disc Shop here. Where's the scissors? Oh. Actually, there's something edible in here too, which is always nice. And it's, in a sense, it's movie related, and I'll tell you why, and you'll understand when I show it. It's actually on top, so let's do it first. It's popcorn. Orville's Movie Theater Butter. Yeah, movie theater. It says right there on the box. And these are actually the popcorn that they have on the movie theater, at the movie theater, the local movie theater. And so I don't know if these popcorn, because I always get popcorn at the movie theater when I watch a movie at the cinema. Never buy popcorn at home though, but low battery. Gotta switch the battery pack. Well, anyway, like I was saying, I think I was about to say that just want to see if these taste as good at home as they do at the movie theater, or if the movie theater atmosphere sort of rubs off on you, if you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, popcorn. I'll eat 1 bag tomorrow. Then we got 2 Swedish two documentaries. Hästmannen, the Horseman. I believe we might have seen this in school way back. Well, it's from 2006, so if we did see it in school, it was definitely not later than 2006. I don't feel like I don't know enough to talk about it, and so I'm just kind of gonna leave it there. But it's about a man with horses. Bondens tid på jorden, the farmer's time on earth. This one I'd actually never heard of before, but I love these kinds of documentaries. They just kind of calm me down, about farmers, and I suppose how it's things are changing, or they have been for a long time, obviously. But yeah. So, but about people who maybe still lead this way of life or whatever, but it's becoming difficult to do so. I don't know. It sounds like it, but it looks interesting. I guess maybe we could get back to some of these small ones, because why not? The 25th Hour, Edward Norton. I think Spike Lee directed this, and I think it's about a man played by Edward Norton who it's about his last day before he going to jail or prison. Yeah, he's going to prison for 7 years, and it's about his 24 hours before that, I guess. So I've heard about this movie. Mainly I've seen the cover multiple times on IMDb and such, but yeah. This one actually is, yeah, from Savi, and I can tell you right now that this is another Woody Allen title that I'm really excited to watch. Actually seen it before, and it is Whatever Works with Larry David. I've seen this on the computer, but when I did kind of, I guess I knew that Larry David had created Seinfeld with Jerry Seinfeld, and I think I might have known about the show Curb Your Enthusiasm as well, but I'd never seen it. Now I have, though. I've seen all 8 seasons twice. Love it, absolutely love it. Larry David, he's just one of those people. Can listen to him talk forever. He's just, one of my favorite people. Anyway, and he's oddly similar to Woody Allen in a sense. And yeah, it's just gonna be a lot of fun to see this movie again, now that I am a big fan of Larry David, because I wasn't before. Anyway, I know which one of these are, but the other one I have a hard time remembering. Okay, so this is the one that I had a hard time remembering, I guess. Shadow of the Vampire, John Malkovich, Willem Dafoe. This looked really interesting. Yeah, it says here, filming of F.W. Murnau's classic vampire movie Nosferatu. And yeah, Willem Dafoe, he plays Max Schreck. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. And I guess I think he's the actor who actually played Nosferatu in that movie. So a bit of a biographical movie, if you will. I don't know how truthful to real life it is, or I really don't know much about it, I should say also. But it looks interesting. I've heard people saying they like it, and so I bought it. Yeah. And the last one from Amazon. I mean, it should be the one that I'm thinking of. If not, I guess I have more coming, or I have that one still coming. Yeah, I guess I do. Although I ordered it quite a while ago, so hopefully it will arrive. Anyway, this is House of Sand and Fog. So this was not the one that I thought it was going to be. But I've heard that this is good, and I've heard it is depressing. And I think when I heard about it, when it was recommended to me a while back, I wasn't too interested in watching it. But now I just found myself really wanting to see this. So yeah, I'm gonna save the biggest for last. Yeah, okay, so only only packages from Swedish websites left. So these, I actually ordered these as one order, but they sent me them in 3 packages. Kvarn Video, that's a store in Malmö, a little bit south of where I live. And I have been to the store, the physical store. And it seems like, because they have the address to that store. Yeah, I think that's the address to the store on the front here. So that makes it seem like there's only one store in all of Sweden for this place. Maybe there are more in Sweden, I'm not sure. Maybe if someone from Sweden knows, you can tell me in the comments. But anyway, so I have been to that store, but they also have an online store. Let's see, we have 2 in here. Let's see, this is a Swedish show. The gynecologist in Askim. Actually says here contains English subtitles, which is interesting because I've never seen that text on a cover before like that. And also a Swedish comedy drama-ish show like this, mainly comedy, I guess. It says comedy on the back. It's not that common that they have English subtitles, so that's cool. Actually, I can tell you right now that I have season 2 of this show coming up there. So then we got a movie called Winter Passing with Ed Harris, Zoe Deschanel, Will Ferrell, and someone I do not know who it is, Amelia Warner. And I had never heard of this movie before, but it looked interesting, and that was really enough. This was very cheap. It was like 10 crowns, I think. Yeah. Let's continue here. Looks like we have 2 in here as well. No, I spoke too fast. This is Varuhuset Season 1. Like I said before when I talked about lösa förbindelser, wherever I put that, well, this one. I said that some of these soap operas, Swedish soap operas, the DVDs become out of print. It seems like maybe if it's season 3 or 4 of this show is out of print. So if I like this, it might be a frustrating situation because it's going to be hard to get either one of those, whichever one is out of print. That's also weird to me that one of them becomes out of print randomly. I think there might be 5 seasons, so randomly the 3rd or 4th one becomes out of print. I don't understand why. Just one of them would be out of print. Anyway, I think I'm gonna like this one, definitely. And then the last one in here is Becker Season 1 with Ted Danson. Like I've said when I've shown titles with Ted Danson, I've become a big fan of him, mainly after Cheers, but I did like him before too. But just the more I see him, and the more I like him, I gotta say. I've been interested in this. I don't exactly know if it's gonna be great, but since it got so many seasons, obviously people liked watching it. So hopefully I will too. Let's do this one next. From CD-ON. Before we dig into the big one, I can tell you right now, there's only one Blu-ray in that, and it says on the front that it weighs 3 kilos. So it's a big ass box set, but we'll get to that in a minute. Let's see, I'll just show this one first. The gynecologist in Askim. I don't know where that is, but season 2. So they're for some reason not the same thickness, but that doesn't matter. So now I have both of these 2 seasons. Holy crap, this is longer than I thought. 9 hours 38 minutes. The first one is only, well, nearly 4 hours, almost. Yeah, I've never seen this. I don't know much about it, but it definitely worked out with the ordering from, well, I mean, because I ordered one from CD-ON, one from Kvarn Video. They had both of them on both places, but of some reason the one was cheaper on CD-ON, the other one was cheaper at the other place, and I had free shipping on both, so it definitely worked out. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it. I mean, there are very few Swedish comedy shows that I have not liked, to be completely honest, that I've checked out and bought on DVD and stuff. This one, though, does not have English subtitles. I don't know if anybody would want to watch this anyway, but that's kind of, I guess, too bad that only the first season has English subtitles. Anyway, I'm afraid both of these titles in here are Swedish too. Mia och Klara Season 2. I basically just put this in the basket because I needed something to bring the money above 100 crowns, because that's when I have free shipping, when I ordered for 100. And so I added this. And not that I don't want it, it's just not a super attractive title to me. So I was looking for something else, but I couldn't find anything else, so I just bought this. But I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy it. I mean, it's season 2 of this show. You can see these are the two actresses' names, Mia and Clara. And I have season 1 of this, have had it for a long time. Kind of been meaning to pick up the second season for a while, but just not gotten around to it. But yeah, these two actresses, it's a sketch comedy show. Well, maybe not, but a bunch of they're doing a bunch of different characters, and they come back to the different characters in short segments and stuff. And then this one I'm a little annoyed with, actually, because I paid 44 for this, and then after they changed the price to 14. But oh well. I don't know what to say about this. Robert Gustafsson, to begin with, is a Swedish comedian. I think that some people watching, they're gonna recognize, without really knowing who he is, they might recognize his name because I've been talking about him so many times. Rolands is a fictional band, although they do tour in real life, and this is the 4th DVD. I gotta say, they're fucking horrible, these movies. You have footage of the band playing. I mean, he's in character. These people, they're just sort of band members. Nobody knows who they are. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I don't know who they are. But he's a Swedish comedian, and he's in character when he's performing. And the audiences, I suppose, are real audiences. So they're not extras or anything. And then in between, they've sort of created some comedic skits and made it into a mockumentary tour movie, still in character. So I don't think that this is gonna be good at all. You know, like the rest, it's gonna suck. But I just need to get every DVD with Robert Gustafsson, of whatever reason. Now we got the big one left here, and this one I'm just gonna open it and then talk about it later. I mean, I have a few things to mention about the price and stuff. And it is, I think you're gonna recognize the box set when I open this. It's the Godfather 40th, goddamn, 40th anniversary edition on Blu-ray. A big ass box set, and you have all contents here on the back. This, I think, I'm thinking maybe they priced this too low, because this was $199. The DVD version of this on the same website is $499. The regular Blu-ray box set is $249. So why would this be so cheap? I think they might have made a mistake, and priced it way too low. And it also feels like that suspicion, or whatever, that theory is confirmed. You know, from after ordering it, I saw that they had taken it off the website. And I don't know if they did that because they realized, holy shit, we're selling this way too cheap, or if they sold it out. But I'm gonna check back a little later and see if they put it back up, and if the price is higher, then, you know, I guess I will know. I guess I can open this up. I mean, there are videos showing this on YouTube, of course, but I don't know exactly what it looks like inside. I haven't watched any of those videos, so I might as well open it here on camera. So yeah, I was really lucky to find this for that price, even though it was maybe if it was actually supposed to be that price, you know, still it was a good price. I'm happy to have it. And actually, I've seen the first one, but I've never seen the second one or the third one. But I'm looking forward to rewatching the first and checking out the second, especially second, also third, but especially the second one. So we have a big ass book here with the script or scripts. Final shooting script. I don't know if this is just for one movie or what. Anyway, a pretty hefty booklet. And then looks like we have a poster in here too. Corleone family tree. Okay, so there's that. And finally, well, we got two things actually. We got the Blu-ray box set, of course, with 3 movies, and then a disc called Supplements. So this would be the one, I suppose, which was 249 on its own, and then this whole one was 199. So once again, a little strange, but not complaining, of course. And then some postcards here. I don't know if I need to show all of them, but I guess I will, since I started showing them. These, yeah, I guess there's some behind the scenes photos too. So yeah, then the back have some text there. Anyway, yeah, that's it for this video. This is definitely one of the biggest unboxings that I've made. Have made a couple big ones in the past. I don't know if they were bigger than this or not. They might have been, you know, whatever. This certainly was still a pretty sizable unboxing. Yeah, after talking this much, I'm kind of sick of talking, and which you might notice now. I'm kind of no energy left, almost. No, but yeah. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, a lot of stuff this time, and again a lot of Swedish titles. Actually, not many Blu-rays at all. I guess this was the only Blu-ray. I didn't realize that until now, but there you go. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you wanted to watch all of it, I appreciate it. And well, I sure have plenty of stuff to check out now over the weekend and over the next weekend and the next and the next. So yeah, lots of stuff to watch, obviously. Anyway, like I always say, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Well, I thought that I would give you an update on ER Season 8. Do you see where this is going? There's the same problems with this. I don't know if you can see it, but there's the same markings. Yeah, you can see right there at the edge. Like a perforation all the way. I mean, it's the same thing as the other one. It doesn't work to play in my. It doesn't work in my player. That's odd. There must be, just must be some sort of something in the production of these box sets. Something happened to those discs, and I can't believe that they're shipping them out and selling them. I mean, that sucks. So I don't know what I should do. I'm gonna ask for my money back actually, and order it from another place instead. But this sucks because I want to see ER. When I ordered the first one, I ordered the 7th and 8th at the same time, and then when I had finished the 7th one and realized I was about to start the 8th one, and I realized that it doesn't work. I was annoyed, obviously, because I wanted to watch it. And then now when I finally arrived, when the 8th one finally arrived the second time, I was excited to watch it, and now I realized it's the same thing again. Anyway, I guess I'll update you about this issue in the future whenever I get another one. If it's like this a third time, I don't know what I'll do. It's not a huge disaster, but it's frustrating. Of course it's frustrating.